it didn't work out with them. And you are probably someone that gives absolutely everything to the person that you're starting to see or in a relationship with, to the point where maybe even you start to compromise your wants, your needs, and even maybe your feelings and boundaries in a desperate attempt to try to keep them happy. But you're not just trying to keep them happy. There's a deep fear, a fear of losing them, a fear of being abandoned or rejected. And so what likely happens is that because you're giving so much to these other people, you may either feel that these other people can't love you the way you want to be loved, or people just don't want to be with you. It doesn't matter who it is, who you see, who you date, or who you're in a relationship with. If that is the case, then my friend, this may be one of the most important videos you watch this year. So let's dive in. Now, a lot of people think that their relationship problems are stemming from their partner, or they might just feel like they haven't found the right one yet. But when the same painful pattern keeps showing up, no matter who you're with, that's not them, that's not random, that's a loop. A loop where you feel like you give more than you get. You lose yourself trying to make them happy. You feel anxious when they pull away, but scared to bring it up. And then slowly, you start silencing your voice, shrinking your needs, becoming easier to love. And deep down, you're not at peace. You feel exhausted, confused, and invisible. And here's the hardest part to admit. Even when it hurts you, part of you still clings to the hope that this time, if you just try harder, things will finally work out. This pattern did not start with the last person you were seeing, the last person you were dating, or even the one before that. Even if you think it did start there, trust me, it started long before you even dated anyone. Somewhere along the way, often in childhood, you learnt that love was something you had to earn. Maybe being the good kid, or the caretaker, or performing, achieving, or the one that didn't cause any problems or rock the boat. You might have learnt to read other people's moods better than your own, to make sure they were okay even if it meant ignoring your own needs. And so as an adult, love feels familiar when it's unbalanced. You're drawn to people who are hard to please, emotionally distant, or only show up when they want something. Because that's what love has always felt like. Inconsistent, conditional, uncertain. And if you never or have never seen this clearly before, this can be confronting. But it's not your fault. You were just doing the best to stay connected, the best that you could have. It's the only way you knew how. And so this cycle, or the reason this cycle keeps playing out, is because part of you is still trying to earn the love the old way. The part that believes if I just make myself smaller, maybe they'll stay. If I give them everything, maybe they'll finally love me the way I need. But the truth is, the more you disconnect from your own needs, voice, and boundaries, the more you attract people who reinforce that. And ironically, the more you abandon yourself to keep someone, the more they lose respect for you. Not because you're unworthy, but because people subconsciously mirror how you treat yourself. I'll say that one more time. People subconsciously mirror how you treat yourself. So when you don't honor your own needs, they won't either. When you don't value your emotions, they'll dismiss them too. And that's why these painful dynamics keep happening until you break the cycle. But how do we break the cycle? Well, I can tell you it's not by watching more social media videos on relationship vice, trauma, attachment styles, whatever it may be. It's not by listening to more podcasts, and unfortunately with a lot of therapy, you're not taught the things I'm hoping to teach you. From someone who's done 10 plus years of therapy, I didn't learn the things that I'm hoping to teach you. And so part of this work for you is going to be healing the part of you that believes you're only worthy when you're needed. To reconnect with the version of you that stopped believing your needs matter. To learn how to feel safe being loved without shrinking yourself. And that's exactly what I help people do every day. Helping you heal the root of why your relationships feel so hard, so you can finally stop chasing love and start receiving it. And if any of this resonated with you, if even a little part of you knows that this is your pattern and you are ready to stop repeating this, then there should be a link below this video that will go into a lot more detail about what I do, my process, how I can help you. But I also want to let you know that I have lived the full spectrum of heartbreak. From not being seen or wanted, constantly rejected, to being cheated on, to going through toxic dynamics from partner to partner, thinking it's them, never looking at myself, never investing in myself, never taking responsibility, being anxious, being avoidant, the full spectrum. And as I mentioned, after 10 plus years of therapy, investing tens of thousands of dollars into coaches, courses, qualifications, mentorships, going through some of the most painful and challenging romantic experiences, and helping people all across the globe from all different walks of life, I am without a doubt confident that I can help you. But don't take my word for it. Take these people's word for it.
So thank you. I cannot be more thankful for you. I tell this to everyone in my life. They know you better than you, believe it or not. I think everyone in my life knows about Drew.
So much love in my life right now, and I can't thank Drew enough. I can't thank this guy enough.
I've talked to shitload of psychologists, relationship coach, psychiatrists. I never thought that this would be this good. This would help me this much. And I'm 3 years old, and I would expect to know more about life. I'm actually thanking you from the bottom of my heart.
Even this first weekend of just talking to you and Jaman Kreisel, like it's worth everything, and I don't have any regrets, and I'm looking forward to the next few months a lot. So thank you.
I just wanted to thank you. It was really refreshing to just get on my calls with you and see your smile, see that you were genuinely like excited to see me and talk to me, and that you were aware of the things that were going on in my life. It didn't feel like I was just another number. I felt like you really got to know me and cared about what was happening in my life, and I really appreciate that.
I felt lost. Life was kind of falling apart. Obviously, I was very discouraged with it, worried that our marriage was going to end. Now I'm very hopeful. I feel more in love, more empathetic for my wife. I think I'm a better husband. I'm a better father. It's nice to work with somebody who is confident, and not cocky and rude, but you just have a calm peace about you.
And working with him has been the best thing that I've ever done in my life.
This goes beyond just women for me. This goes into all aspects of my life, whether that's business, health, and I feel like I've been reborn, and it's truly because of the help of such a great friend, such a great mentor, such as Drew.
So when the relationship did end, I was kind of broken, but it gave me the push to want to change. But with Drew, it was different. It was different in the sense that I felt that he genuinely wanted to help me. I didn't feel like he wanted to sell me anything.
I always feel good when I talk to you, man. Like I look forward to these all the time.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's like, it's been a long week, and I get to you, and it's like I just pour out like everything, it's nice. I appreciate it, man.
I really appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
I worked with Drew for about 4 months, and my friends, I told them, hey, I'm working with a relationship coach.
and they said, why on earth would you pay for that? Well, 4 months later, I can say that it's honestly worth it. Every single penny. I have no regrets. And we're going on a hike on Saturday.
You the man. You the man.
Dude.
Yeah, as a result, I was able to date more women, and my life was a lot better. I would say the number one thing that I found beneficial when working with Drew was having more acceptance of myself and not putting on any masks or persona to attract women.
I'd like to say a big thank you to Drew and his team for the amazing work on the course that he's just developed. I was able to see results really quickly in all aspects of life, in business, friendships, and also relationships. And I saw results almost straight away, like the first week.
After working with Drew and going through his course and, you know, getting on calls with him and hearing what he had to say and talking through my problems and whatnot, I don't have that issue anymore.
Always been there in my back, supporting my corner in any way possible with relationship, personal development, in any way. If you guys do want someone that's going to look after you, that's going to be there and push you in the right direction, Drew's definitely your man.
And you've really been a good mentor to me, a brother, a friend. Yeah, man, I can't thank you enough, Drew.
Drew's style is probably a breath of fresh air from a lot of these other people, because he comes at you and talks about you. And I cannot recommend this course highly enough. If you're on the fence about it, definitely pick it up, because it will change your life.